Well, after months of paying sky-high prices for energy, National Grid customers are finally going to get some relief. The utility is sending emails to all its customers now, letting it know that our bills this month are expected to be about 40% lower than they were last month. Jennifer Lukey has been investigating National Grid's prices since the beginning of winter, and she joins us now with the real deal on all this. Jen?
Well, Liz, the extreme cold and a backed-up transmission system in New York were a few of the factors that led to this massive price spike we've all been dealing with over the last few months. But the feds are also looking into possible price fixing by the wholesalers who sell to the utilities. While that's all ongoing, the good news is that prices have finally, after all these months, started to stabilize.
When it comes to our heating bills, it seems most of us have been in the same boat.
November was $175. January was $390. February was $522.
It jumps like from $300 to $400 in a matter of months.
But finally, there is some relief. The weather is more predictable, the supply is more plentiful, and the demand has eased, which means April bills are expected to be 40% lower than what we paid in March.
It would be a much welcome relief considering the prices before.
I was figuring 600 and it was down to 220. I was elated.
You'll also notice a credit on this month's bill under the line item labeled ESRM. National Grid forecasts the price of supply a month in advance, and if it's too high or too low, we either see a credit or a charge on that part of our bill. This month it's a credit because February's wholesale electricity prices ended up being a bit lower than expected. But don't get too excited just yet. Next month it'll likely be a charge because March's rates were higher than predicted.
This was just extremely dramatic. I mean, to almost go up 2.5 times seems a little bit. I mean, if they can't budget better than that, they need to get some new management, I think.
Right now, the focus remains on finding a way to avoid these giant price spikes in the future, while federal regulators investigate whether the wholesalers who sell to National Grid fixed the market. State regulators are working with the utility to see if next heating season it should buy more in advance to avoid being at the mercy of the market.
Hopefully it will be sorted out by then. How the prices go then, we'll just have to see.
Well, I would hope that it doesn't happen again next year.
Now, a spokesman for National Grid declined my request for an on-camera interview today, but did say that the utility is still willing to help those who are behind on their winter bills. They have payment plans and budget plans that they can put you on. If you need help catching up, give them a call. Live in studio tonight with The Real Deal, I'm Jennifer Lukey.